Hello everyone and welcome back to Tulkas Plays Pokemon Emerald, Episode 6. We left off last time finally escaping from the clutches of Rustboro City, and we've made it out here to Mr. Brownie's cottage. We saved Miss Pico from the evil Team Aqua, and we returned him here to his cottage, and he has graciously offered to take us across the sea. Or he is about to anyway. Before we get started, I would like everyone to know ahead of time, I got to feeling bad that a couple of the members were falling behind on the team, so I went ahead off screen. I didn't montage it. I just did a little bit of quick training here in the grass next to his cottage. Got Amelia up a couple levels. She's going to be pretty important in the gym coming up. Went ahead and got Chuck up a couple levels. I'm not sure if he's going to be sticking around with us for very long, but I figured a couple levels wouldn't hurt. Aries still looking just as good as before. Horatio the same way. Keely and Merle both now at level 8. I have discovered that Keely the Nincada has a very slow rate of experience gain, so it might be a little more difficult to train, and I might have to do a little more off screen of that. Without further ado, let's go see Pico and Mr. Brownie. Weird little game of tag we got going on here. Yes, I did. I saved her very well. Yep, take me to Dewford Town. And off we go across the ocean. While we're sailing across the sea, I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. Hope you've been having a great day. I sure have. Pop Pop's giving us a quick call here, making sure we're okay. It is windy out on the ocean. Mr. Brownie decided that this was an occasion to stop the entire trip and freeze everything in the middle of the ocean. And welcome to Dewford Town. Now we know we're supposed to deliver a letter to Stephen. Because I've played this before, I know where Stephen is. But first things first. Here in Dewford Town there's a gentleman here. He wants us to look at his clothing. He sees how much we appreciate it, and he gives us a silk scarf. In case you don't know, a silk scarf powers up normal type moves. We don't have anyone who is primary normal type on the team right now, but we do have a Tailo who is part normal and has the normal quick attack. So it's a stab move, and we're going to go ahead and give Miss Amelia the silk scarf to power up the quick attack. That way if we do have to get one shot in, we'll give it as much power as possible. This gentleman, if he'll stand still, it is a renowned fishing spot apparently. He likes to cut him a jib, so we get the old rod. I am nearly 100% confident in saying that you can't catch anything with the old rod except a Magikarp. Which I do like, but I'm gonna have one on the team, young Lisa, in the Platinum playthrough that we're doing as well. And I don't think I'm going to try to train one here. There's a couple of trainer battles as we come out of town. Now Amelia is going to be important in the upcoming gym, so I'm debating about how much experience I want to give her. I think I'm going to put Chuck in just a little bit, and the reason being is because Amelia can train fairly easily in this cave we're about to come up on. Macoita are pretty common in there, which she obviously has type advantage over. Poochyena would actually be weak to a lot of the things in that cave. The Zubats have leech life, and the Macoita have fighting type moves. And you can occasionally run into Geodude as well, or Aaron, which is a rock type and a steel type respectively. None of his attacks are going to do any good against them. I'm actually not even gonna, he's not going to do enough damage against this. Yeah, we'll let Amelia take a spin. Gonna have to switch her into a hit most likely, or a confusion. Why wouldn't it be? It's a tentacle. So let's see if she can get it off without the confusion. No. I want to see how much this quick attack. Oh, good night. Okay. Let's see, that was 12 damage. If I were to hit myself again, and if he got a crit, I can't do it. Amelia, you poor thing. Now, I know that Tentacle can have water moves, but I don't think this one will. Just don't get the poison and we're fine. Yeah, we'll do this. Not very effective. Does poison type resist fighting? Have I never known this in my life? I feel like I should have known this at some point. My world is shattered. I didn't know this. Either water or poison type resists fighting. Would have to be poison. Well, that's something. Because I guess it does make some sense. Psychic is strong against poison. Poison resists fighting. Yeah, there's some symmetry there. I'm just gonna run into a wall for a second. I think I remember you. Do you just have Magikarp? I can't quite place this gentleman. He might just have Magikarp. Yeah, he does. Actually, he might have a Magikarp, a Tentacle, and then another Magikarp. But this is at least something that Chuck can stay in on and get a little bit of experience. So that's good. We'll take what we can get. We'll set up on this first one. And that way, if it does have a Tentacle, no big deal. We'll still be able to stay in, hopefully. Go ahead and beef up this attack as much as we can. Well, not as much as we can. I think we can go 6 stages. I'm not going to set through 6 howls. I think 3 is probably plenty. Let's see what that looks like. Magikarp has pretty decent defense for what it is. Goodness. Okay. Even 3 levels down, that's a little bit embarrassing. And then you miss. Chuck. Oh, I keep wanting to give you chances. I really want you on the team. You've been with us for a while. You've been here since the ghost of Jeff was still hanging around. I want you on the team. But you're not helping your case. This is a Magikarp and it's going to take you 4 or 5 hits with a miss. I mean, how do you miss? All it's doing is flopping around. Oh, Chuck. Drink up the experience. Yeah, he did have a Tentacle. My memory's not entirely gone. And it's of my level. Don't get the poison. And it was a critical and he got dadgummit. Of course he did. Oh, okay, so that did a total of 10 damage. He probably won't crit again, but he's faster than me, and if he gets off a confusion and I hit myself plus the poison damage, and I can't even leave. Oh poor Chuck. You vex me sometimes. Yeah, miss it. Now we'll get to check out this sweet quick attack damage. Look at that. Able to beat something 5 levels lower. Chuck still got decent experience there. Got a level out of that. Yeah, make quick work of this thing, please. Oh goodness, not even half. And Amelia is much stronger than Chuck. Maybe I'm just not giving the Magikarp enough credit. I said it had pretty good defense. Amelia can do some damage, so maybe it's just a tougher Pokemon than I want to admit. Well, thank you for your 2 Magikarps and a Tentacle. And yep, you just go ahead and grab my phone and put your number in there without permission. That's cool. This rock right here has a Stardust on it. I'm pretty sure the item has no use except to be sold, but you'll always take cash. Why not? Oh, I was gonna I'm not even risking it. I almost killed Chuck. Just through not paying attention. I'm right here. He probably could have just about made it. But no need to risk it. Oh. Alright, everybody heal up. In the cave we're about to go into, where we look for Steven, there is a Pokemon that I would like to get. If I get it, it's sadly probably going to replace Puchiana. I love that corner. I get stuck on it every time I run out of town. Okay. The first time I came in here, I was afraid to talk to this gentleman. I was like, I really don't want to deal with your rock-type Pokemon. But no, he's just a friendly guy who wants to give me a useless move. Still very kind of him. Gives me Flash. And I don't know of another place in the game that you need. We're going to get Chuck out of the front. I just realized that. I don't think there's another place that you maybe need Flash. Or at least not for a good long time. So, yeah, we're probably not going to waste a move slot on it. Especially because I don't remember where the move deleter is in this particular generation. So we're probably just going to navigate through by memory. I'm pretty sure I can handle it. I'll say that, and then we'll wander around here for half the episode, and I'll have to edit it out. I think it's all the way across. I'm surprised it took us this long to run into a Pokemon. Makoida! Alright, this is our encounter for the cave. Not what I wanted exactly, but I will take it. And now I'm almost afraid to hit it. Alright, don't kill it, Amelia. That's okay. We're not going to try to do too much more damage because a crit would definitely kill it at that level. Might not be enough to get it captured though. I'm not just going to throw Pokeballs at it. I know what I want to do here. Mr. Horatio knows a great move for capturing Pokemon. That was a critical hit, so Horatio should be able to tank this for a while. And we'll go ahead and paralyze it, should make it a little easier to capture. He's lucking out on the crits. I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and get all 5 of the arm thrust you can get. Beautiful. So we got Makoida. Gonna go join us in the box, and I will debate about whether I want Makoida on the team. It's not one of my favorites, and we do have Combuskin, who is already a fighting type, and Blaziken is gonna be so much better than Hariyama. But of course we will nickname Jan Makoida. We'll call you Evander for Mr. Holyfield. And if you want your name to show up in the series, by all means drop a comment down below, and it will become someone's future nickname, as long as we don't start knocking out every Pokemon we run into. I would have really liked to have gotten the Aaron, and of course it's the second encounter. Okay, just rub it in, game, that's fine. I like Aaron, I like Laren, I love Aggron. It's a fantastic Pokemon. There we go, I found it. And then I think this one is... yeah, in here somewhere. Oh, this wouldn't have been bad either. I don't even think this one had a weakness in this generation. Nothing that was super effective. Could have been cool. Could have been cool. I'm sure Makoida would be a fine addition to the team. Just probably not going to work out with our composition. And I shouldn't be complaining because we could have easily ended up with this. the common cold of the Pokemon universe. Ah, Swaney. I know this cave better than this, and I'm gonna get lost while I'm recording now. I love Aaron. His little dopey design. His little eyes staring into your soul. Super blue. There we go. Wait, no. Is this the... That was an up. That's where I came from. Sorry. Okay, so there's very little room in here. I must have not missed it by much. Now Aaron is a steel type, but it's also a ground type. So it does maintain a weakness to water, which does make it somewhat less desirable than other steel types. I don't know that it loses that typing as it gets in its evolutionary tree either. But honestly, probably still would have been more useful than either the Meryl or the Puccino we have right now. Oh, this wouldn't have been bad at all. I've gotten to where the more I play Pokemon games, I like to try to use Pokemon from the generation I'm playing. Because Abra's always been good. It just has. Abra itself, not so much. It doesn't do anything but teleport. But Kadabra, and then if you can trade it and get an Alakazam, very powerful. From the first generation right on through. The first generation, it was just ridiculous. It was broken. Oh, here we go. There's rocks you can smash. I didn't come left enough. And I'm probably being overly stubborn. I could teach someone Flash, but I don't want to waste the move slot. And I really hate HMs, and anywhere I can get out of actually using them, I will. Just on principle. I haven't checked. Our Meryl, I hope that it has the ability Big Power. I think is what it's called. Let's find out. I never did check. Because it may become suddenly more useful. Huge Power. Raises attack. Yeah, actually you might not be so bad. Get you a couple of levels going. I have neglected a few members of the team and I do need to train them. But where we were at there around Rustboro, the Pokemon levels had gotten to be about half of what we are, which is great for safety. It's much less dangerous in a Nuzlocke, less chance of an unlucky crit killing someone, but also the experience grind is a lot slower. I think there is an item up here on this flight of stairs. It's not where we want to end up, but always take a free item. Wow, we've already almost blown through the recording time. I had not realized it had went by that quickly. I'm a little geared up tonight. I might even do 2 episodes, I don't know. We have a hurricane that's going to make landfall. Not quite where I live. I'm way further inland than the coast, but it is going to hit right on the edge of North Carolina. And I live more toward the mountains of this state, so it is going to come here. They are expecting us to get quite a bit of rain. We've already had a lot of rain this summer, so the ground can't take a lot more water. We have a lot of fears of flooding in the area, talking about power being out for several days, maybe a week. Hopefully it won't be that bad, but definitely rough on the people at the coast. Been praying for them. I think most people got out safe, but still having to run away from your home, leave a lot of possessions behind to get away to safety. It's a terrible thing. Here we go. Yep. Stephen, who happens to be Stephen Stone, and if that name sounds familiar to you, it is because his dad is the CEO who sent us with this letter. He's actually going to give us a decent technical machine. Never going to turn a good TM down. Foreshadowing. A little heavy-handed foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. You might become the champion of the Pokemon League someday, which is a really random thing for just anyone to say. It would make a little more sense if you happen to be the current champion. Steven, are you the champion? Steven. Steven! They gave us an escape rope to use. It's probably going to cost us a couple of encounters, but I'm not going to use it. Mahuita, your little rosy cheeks, your little doughboy hat. Get wrecked. Go ahead and give me this level. There you go. Lucky 13. Now, if I do, that's definitely something we wanted for sure. I'm gonna get rid of Growl. It may look like the team's in pretty good shape. Aries is not bad, and Horatio is not bad. Amelia, even though she will have type advantage, is actually pretty horribly underleveled for the gym we're about to go into. So if I do a second episode here today, it will probably have a little montage in it. Actually, I may have to put that off because it's going to take a while. The gym leader actually has a Pokemon, I think, that's at level 18 or 19. Better not pass up the opportunity. Probably should have used my stronger attack. Yep. So we definitely need to do some training. I have seen in a Super Carlin Brothers playthrough, and I have seen on a TFS gaming playthrough of this game, 2 Telos meet their end in this gym. I don't want to see that happen to Amelia. So we're going to train our little hearts out. Make sure everyone survives. I think... No, not this lady. I'm thinking of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then the regular Gold, Silver, and Crystal. There was a lady on one of these little island. I didn't realize there was such a pattern there. They have a little island gym in other games too, where there's a fighting type gym. But there was a lady in the other town that would give you the HM Fly. I don't think this is her. Well, we had a fairly productive day. We've made it to Dewford town. We got a letter delivered that we're not going to get paid for. We have gotten an old rod, which we're probably not going to bother to use. We got a silk scarf, which is always nice. We walked into these people's house without asking. Yep, that's lovely. Not very helpful. Yep. It is good to be married to somebody you love, living in a nice place. That's a nice thought to leave on. So guys, thank you everyone for coming out today. There may or may not be a second episode coming out today. If there is not, I hope you had a good time while you were here. I had a good time recording. Thank you all so much for the support we've been getting on the series. If you have any thoughts or suggestions for the future, do leave a comment. If you don't care, please drop a like. And if you would like the content and want to see stuff in the future, go ahead and subscribe. Love to have a couple more people knowing that the videos are coming out. Right now I've still got my one faithful viewer. Thank you for tuning in. So, without further ado, I will try to remember this time. I actually got myself motivated, and I went ahead and linked a Twitter account. So I will put a link in the description below. Go and check that out. Give me a follow if you want to. You'll get another notification. Sometimes YouTube is a little bit iffy about whether it notifies people. So that'll be a great way. Make sure you know about the videos when they come out. Thank you all so much. God bless you. And until we meet again, bye-bye.